comes a moment in your life when you begin to realize that what you've been longing for, hoping for, and dreaming about is not something far away or out of reach. It's already here. It already exists in the universe. The only thing standing between you and your desires is your ability to receive them fully. It begins with your belief in the abundance that surrounds you. The universe is generous. It is constantly offering you opportunities, blessings, and gifts, sometimes in ways you may not even recognize. When you feel lack or limitation, it is not because the universe is withholding, but because you are unconsciously closing the door. Learning to receive starts with opening your heart and mind, trusting that the universe is always aligned with your highest good. Abundance is not something distant or hard to reach. It is not something that exists in someone else's life, somewhere far away, or at some unreachable future moment. Abundance is all around you, always present, always waiting to be experienced. The universe is filled with infinite resources, endless possibilities, and limited opportunities. Every moment of your life is infused with abundance, yet so often we fail to see it because we are looking in the wrong places, expecting it to appear in a form we can control or understand. The truth is that abundance is a natural state of existence. It is the essence of life itself. It surrounds you in the air you breathe, in the sunlight that warms your face, in the relationships, experiences, and opportunities that appear every day. Learning to recognize abundance means learning to see what is already present and appreciating the many ways it manifests in your life. The first step to connecting with abundance is awareness. You must begin to notice the ways in which abundance already touches your life. Perhaps it is in the food you have, the roof over your head, the love of family or friends, or the simple joys that come from nature, a bird singing outside your window, the sound of a gentle breeze, or the beauty of a sunset. Every detail of life is an expression of abundance. If you choose to see it that way, it is not just the big things, the material wealth or achievements that define abundance. Abundance is the totality of life, the flow of energy, and the endless gifts that the universe offers without limit. When you shift your attention from what you lack to what you already have, you begin to recognize that abundance has never left you. It has always been here, patiently waiting for you to open your eyes and heart. Belief plays a critical role in experiencing abundance. Many people struggle to receive what they desire because they do not truly believe it is possible for them. They may see others enjoying wealth, love, or success and think it is beyond their reach. Yet abundance is not limited to a few. It is available to everyone without exception. When you cultivate the belief that abundance exists and that you are entitled to it, you align yourself with the natural flow of the universe. Affirmations can be a powerful tool here. Repeating statements such as, "I am surrounded by abundance," "I am open to receiving all that life offers me or the universe provides for me in every way," helps to reprogram your mind to recognize the plentiful nature of existence. These affirmations are not magic words. They are reminders to your consciousness that abundance is already present and accessible. Another essential aspect of abundance is gratitude. When you appreciate the gifts you already have, you magnify their power and allow even more to flow into your life. Gratitude opens your heart and shifts your vibration to one that naturally attracts more of what you desire. It transforms your perception from scarcity to sufficiency, from limitation to limitless possibility. You do not have to wait for a paycheck, a promotion, or an opportunity to feel abundant. You can begin right now by acknowledging the wealth of life that exists in every moment. The more you practice gratitude, the more you will notice abundance in unexpected ways. A simple thankfulness for a kind word, a helping hand, or even the opportunity to breathe and exist in this moment is enough to awaken the recognition of abundance all around you. It is also important to release the idea that abundance is only measured by material wealth. Abundance comes in many forms: love, health, creativity, knowledge, friendship, inspiration, and inner peace. When you limit your vision of abundance to money or possessions, you restrict the flow of the universe. By opening your mind to the infinite ways abundance can show up, you allow your life to be filled with richness beyond imagination. The universe has already provided more than enough for everyone. What you perceive as lack is often a misunderstanding, a narrow focus, or a belief in limitation. Abundance is a natural state, and your task is to recognize it, appreciate it, and accept it. By shifting your thoughts, embracing gratitude, and acknowledging the fullness of life already present, you create an open channel for even more to flow to you. Every day is an opportunity to connect with abundance, to see it in the small and large aspects of your life, and to trust that what you need will always be provided when you live with the awareness that abundance already exists around you. You begin to move from seeking to receiving, from longing to fulfillment, and from limitation to limitless possibility. Life becomes a dance of joy and provision, a constant reminder that everything you desire is already here. You only need to open your heart to receive it. Believing before you see is one of the most powerful principles for creating a life of abundance, joy, and fulfillment. So often we look at our lives and the world around us and think that what we desire is only possible when we can see evidence of it. We wait for the circumstances to change, for someone to approve, or for a situation to shift before we allow ourselves to feel hopeful or confident. Yet the truth is that everything you want begins as a belief, a thought, a feeling, a vision held in your mind and heart before it ever manifests in the physical world. The universe responds to energy and consciousness, not to circumstances alone. What you hold in your imagination, your belief, and your expectation sets the stage for your reality. Shifting your mindset to believe before you see requires courage, trust, and a willingness to step into a new way of thinking. It begins with recognizing that your thoughts are creative. Every thought you entertain has the power to shape your experience, to attract or repel opportunities, people, and situations. When you believe in the possibility of what you desire, even without physical proof, you are aligning with the energy of manifestation. It is like planting a seed in fertile soil. You may not see it sprout immediately, but with attention, care, and faith, it will grow into a beautiful reality. The act of believing is the first step towards seeing, because your belief opens your mind and heart to the flow of possibilities that are already present but not yet visible. One of the most effective ways to cultivate this belief is through affirmation and visualization, repeating positive statements such as, "I trust that everything I desire is on its way to me," or "I am worthy of all the blessings life has to offer," begins to reshape your inner landscape. Visualization takes this a step further by allowing you to imagine in vivid detail the life you want to create. Feel it as if it is already here. Experience the emotions, the joy, the satisfaction. When you live in the feeling of having what you want, you are sending a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. This is not wishful thinking. It is an intentional alignment with the energy of what you desire. Believing before you see also requires letting go of doubt and skepticism. Doubt is a natural part of the human experience, but it can act as a powerful block to manifestation if it dominates your mind. Every time you say, "I'll believe it when I see it," you are resisting the very flow of creation. The universe does not operate on proof or evidence. It operates on energy and alignment. When you trust, even in the absence of visible results, you allow your vibration to match the frequency of what you are seeking. Doubt collapses the vibration, while belief strengthens it. Choosing to believe first is an act of faith, courage, and self-love. It is the ultimate way of saying, "I am ready, I am worthy, and I am capable of receiving what is mine." Another important aspect is patience and consistency. Shifting your mindset does not happen overnight. Your mind may have spent years reinforcing beliefs of limitation, scarcity, or unworthiness. Changing these patterns requires repetition, practice, and nurturing your new way of thinking. Every time you choose to believe, even in small moments, you are rewiring your subconscious mind and creating a fertile ground for miracles to appear. Life responds to consistent energy. A single thought may not create immediate results, but a sustained mindset of belief creates a magnetic field that draws opportunities, people, and circumstances toward you. Believing before you see also means trusting the unseen process of the universe. Often things appear to be delayed or blocked when in fact the timing is perfect. The universe is always working to bring you what you want in the best way possible. By believing first, you align yourself with that natural intelligence and release the need to force outcomes. This trust allows you to remain peaceful, positive, and receptive, even when external circumstances seem uncertain. When your belief is unwavering, the universe can work freely, and what you desire begins to manifest effortlessly. Ultimately, shifting your mindset to believe before you see is about living in alignment with faith, hope, and possibility. It is about choosing to see potential where others see limitation, to feel confidence where others feel fear, and to embrace trust where others hold doubt. The moment you decide to believe, you begin to live in the vibration of your dreams, attracting into your life the experiences, relationships, and abundance that are already yours. Your inner belief becomes the seed from which all visible reality grows. When you adopt this mindset, you no longer wait for life to prove itself to you. Instead, you step forward with faith, knowing that what you desire is already present in the energetic fabric of existence. By believing first, you open the door to infinite possibilities. You invite miracles into your life, and you align yourself with the truth that everything you want is already available. You only need to allow yourself to receive it. One of the greatest lessons in life is learning to let go of control and trust the timing and ways in which the universe brings your desires to you. So often we try to force outcomes, manipulate circumstances, or push people and events to happen according to our schedule. While it is natural to want certainty and predictability, this need for control often creates tension, blocks, and resistance, preventing the flow of abundance, love, and joy that is already on its way. The truth is that the universe operates on a level of intelligence far greater than our human understanding. It knows the perfect timing, the most ideal circumstances, and the best channels to deliver what is meant for us. Learning to release the need to control and trusting the process is a powerful act of faith that opens the door to receiving all that life has in store. Letting go begins with recognizing that control is often an illusion. We may feel that we can dictate how our lives unfold, but life is a complex, interconnected flow of events, energies, and interactions. Trying to control every detail creates resistance, tension, and often delays what we desire. When we insist on managing the exact how and when, we are essentially saying that we do not trust the universe or our own inner guidance. By letting go, we make room for possibilities that we could never have imagined, for opportunities that appear at just the right time, and for solutions that are far better than anything we could have planned. Trusting the how and when also requires patience. Many people want immediate results and feel frustrated when things do not appear on their timeline. But life's timing is rarely instantaneous, and the universe often works behind the scenes in ways that are invisible to us. Every delay, every pause, every moment of waiting is part of the preparation. The universe is aligning people, circumstances, resources, and energies in the perfect sequence to deliver what you desire in its fullest, most abundant form. When you trust this process, you release anxiety and open yourself to peace, knowing that your desires are being orchestrated in the most ideal way. Another crucial element is surrender. Surrender does not mean giving up or being passive. It means actively releasing the struggle, letting go of the obsession over outcomes, and allowing life to flow naturally. It is about cooperating with the universe rather than resisting it. When you surrender, you align your energy with abundance instead of scarcity, with trust instead of fear, and with possibility instead of limitation. Surrender is the act of saying, I trust that what is meant for me will come in the perfect way at the perfect time. It is a conscious choice to relax, breathe, and allow the universe to work its magic on your behalf. It is also essential to understand that control can block the very manifestation you desire. When we micromanage, overthink, or push too hard, we create tension that repels what we are seeking. Life flows most freely when we move with ease, when we respond to inspiration rather than obligation, and when we act from alignment rather than compulsion. The universe responds to calm, relaxed energy. By releasing control, you allow the creative forces of life to work in harmony with your intentions, bringing your desires to you in ways that are effortless, joyful, and often more abundant than you could have imagined. Faith plays a pivotal role in this process. Trusting the how and when requires believing that life is always moving in your favor, even when you cannot yet see the full picture. You may not understand why certain events occur, why certain doors close, or why certain opportunities are delayed, but you can trust that every twist, turn, and pause is guiding you closer to your ultimate good. Faith does not demand certainty. It demands willingness to believe in possibilities beyond your current understanding. By cultivating faith, you align with the energy of patience, abundance, and divine timing. Letting go also allows you to focus on the present moment. When we are consumed with controlling the future, we often miss the beauty, lessons, and opportunities of the now. By trusting the how and when, we free ourselves to experience life fully in the present, noticing the blessings, synchronicities, and small miracles that surround us. The present moment is where abundance is experienced, where joy is felt, and where we connect most deeply with the flow of life. Ultimately, releasing control and trusting the universe is about alignment. It is about creating a state of inner peace, openness, and readiness to receive. When you let go, you are not surrendering your dreams. You are surrendering the struggle, the tension, and the resistance. You are saying, I trust life, I trust myself, and I am ready to receive in perfect timing. By choosing this path, you invite miracles, opportunities, and blessings that exceed your imagination, and you discover that life unfolds in ways that are always in your highest good. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces in the universe, and it is the key to opening the flow of abundance, love, and joy into your life. So often we overlook the blessings that are already present, focusing instead on what we lack or what has not yet arrived. Yet when you cultivate a heart of gratitude, you shift your vibration, your perspective, and your energy in ways that align you with the natural abundance that surrounds you. Gratitude is not just a polite response or a fleeting thought. It is a state of consciousness, a deliberate recognition and appreciation of the good that already exists in your life. By embracing gratitude fully, you create an energetic opening through which everything you desire can flow effortlessly into your experience. The first step in using gratitude as a tool for manifestation is awareness. Begin by noticing the gifts that are already present. Perhaps it is the air you breathe, the warmth of the sun, the comfort of a home, the support of friends and family, or even the smallest moments of joy. A smile from a stranger, the taste of a delicious meal, or the beauty of nature around you. Every detail, no matter how small, is an expression of abundance. When you consciously focus on what you already have, you are sending a signal to the universe that you recognize and appreciate the flow of life. This acknowledgement, in turn, attracts more to be grateful for, creating a positive cycle of giving and receiving. Gratitude also requires shifting your focus from scarcity to sufficiency. Many people go through life unconsciously emphasizing what they do not have, what is missing, what is delayed, or what seems impossible. This focus creates an energy of lack, which naturally blocks the flow of abundance. Gratitude shifts your attention to what is already present, demonstrating that there is more than enough. By celebrating the fullness in your life, no matter how modest it may seem, you create a vibrational state that magnetizes even more abundance, opportunity, and joy into your experience. You begin to see that life is not about struggle or limitation. It is about recognizing and embracing the riches that exist in every moment. Another crucial aspect of gratitude is that it opens your heart. When you are truly grateful, you move beyond the mind's calculations and limitations and connect with the emotional and spiritual energy of life. This connection allows you to feel love, joy, and peace more deeply. A grateful heart is an open heart, and an open heart is a receiving heart. By practicing gratitude consistently, you remove the resistance that comes from fear, doubt, or worry, and you allow the universe to deliver blessings in ways you may not even have imagined. Gratitude creates an energetic vibration that matches abundance, signaling that you are ready to receive fully. Gratitude also transforms challenges and setbacks. Life is full of experiences that may seem difficult or unfair at first glance. However, even in these moments, there is always something to appreciate. Lessons learned, strength gained, resilience developed, or new perspectives discovered. By finding gratitude in the difficult moments, you shift your energy from resistance to acceptance. This shift not only lightens your emotional load, but also creates a pathway for solutions, opportunities, and breakthroughs to enter your life. The universe responds to the energy you emit, and gratitude, even in challenging times, sends a powerful signal that you are aligned with the flow of life. It is also important to practice gratitude deliberately and consistently. It is not enough to feel thankful only when something good happens. True gratitude is a daily, intentional practice. You can keep a gratitude journal, speak affirmations of thanks, or simply take quiet moments to reflect on the blessings in your life. Every act of acknowledgement strengthens your alignment with abundance. Each time you express appreciation, you expand your consciousness and deepen your connection to the infinite resources available to you. Finally, gratitude creates joy and fulfillment in the present moment. Often we think that happiness is found only when we achieve a goal or receive a desired outcome. Yet gratitude teaches us that joy is available now, in the very moment we are living. By appreciating what is, you experience a sense of completeness and peace. This state of being allows you to live fully, act with inspiration, and receive life's gifts with ease. When you live with gratitude, you are no longer waiting for life to bring you happiness. You are fully alive, fully present, and fully receptive to all that is already yours and all that is coming. When you embrace gratitude, you open the flow of life. Abundance is not something you must chase or struggle to attain. It is already present, waiting for you to recognize, appreciate, and receive it. Gratitude is the bridge between desire and manifestation, the key that unlocks the door to joy, prosperity, and fulfillment. By making gratitude a daily practice, you create a life in which blessings multiply, opportunities expand, and your heart is always open to the infinite goodness that surrounds you. Fear and feelings of unworthiness are two of the most common blocks that prevent us from receiving the life we desire. Many people unconsciously carry beliefs that they are not deserving of love, success, abundance, or happiness. These beliefs, often formed in childhood or through past experiences, can quietly influence every thought, choice, and action. They create invisible walls between you and the fullness of life that already exists for you. The moment you begin to release fear and embrace your inherent worthiness, you open the door to unlimited possibilities. The truth is that you are inherently deserving of everything life has to offer. You were born with a right to joy, prosperity, love, and fulfillment, and the universe is always ready to support you in receiving it. The first step in releasing fear is acknowledgement. Many people try to ignore or suppress fear, thinking that avoiding it will make it go away. Yet fear has a way of manifesting in subtle ways. Hesitation, self-doubt, procrastination, or resistance to opportunities. By bringing awareness to your fears, naming them, and understanding where they come from, you take the first step toward freeing yourself from their grip. Fear is not an enemy. It is a signal, a guide, pointing to areas where healing, growth, and self-love are needed. When you see fear clearly, you can consciously choose to release it, rather than unconsciously letting it control your life. Another essential step is releasing the stories of unworthiness. Many of us carry narratives about not being good enough, smart enough, or deserving enough to achieve our dreams. These stories often repeat in our minds, reinforcing the belief that abundance and happiness are only for others. It is crucial to recognize that these beliefs are not truths. They are learned patterns. You have the power to rewrite these stories by consciously affirming your worthiness. Statements like, I am worthy of love, success, and abundance, or I deserve to receive all the blessings life offers me are more than positive words. They are tools for reprogramming your subconscious mind. Repetition of these affirmations helps to replace fear and doubt with confidence and self-respect. Fear is often tied to uncertainty and control. We fear what we cannot predict, understand, or manipulate. Yet life is inherently dynamic, full of change and possibilities beyond our comprehension. Trusting the universe, trusting yourself, and understanding that you can handle whatever comes your way is essential for dissolving fear. When you let go of the need to control every outcome and instead embrace faith, you create space for life's flow. Fear loses its power when it is met with trust, courage, and self-assurance. It is also important to cultivate self-compassion. Many blocks of unworthiness stem from harsh self-judgment and criticism. When you are gentle with yourself, forgiving of past mistakes, and nurturing of your own heart, you release resistance to receiving. Self-compassion allows you to embrace your imperfections and see them as part of your human journey rather than evidence of inadequacy. The more kindness you extend to yourself, the more naturally deserving you feel, and the easier it becomes to accept love, success, and abundance. Fear and unworthiness also manifest in hesitation to receive. Even when opportunities present themselves, some people unconsciously block blessings because they feel they do not deserve them. They may reject compliments, doubt financial abundance, or push away loving relationships. Recognizing this pattern and consciously choosing to receive, saying internally, I am ready, I am worthy, I accept all that is good for me, creates a profound shift. It is not arrogance, it is an acknowledgement of the truth. You are inherently deserving of the goodness of life. Finally, releasing fear and deservefulness blocks requires consistent practice and inner work. Meditation, visualization, journaling, affirmations, and reflection are all powerful ways to reconnect with your worthiness and dissolve fear. Life responds to the energy you emit. When your vibration is one of confidence, trust, and self-acceptance, the universe mirrors this back to you, offering experiences, opportunities, and relationships that align with your newfound openness. Ultimately, letting go of fear and embracing your deservingness is a journey of self-love. It is about understanding that you are a divine creation, inherently worthy of joy, love, abundance, and peace. The moment you release these blocks, you remove invisible barriers, allowing your desires to flow effortlessly into your life. Life responds when you believe in your worth, when you act in alignment with your true self, and when you open your heart to receive fully. By letting go of fear and stepping into your worthiness, you discover the freedom to live fully, to receive abundantly, and to create a life beyond your imagination. Life flows most effortlessly when you act in alignment with joy and intuition. Too often, people make decisions based on fear, obligation, or external expectations, believing that the right path is defined by logic, circumstance, or what others think. Yet your inner guidance, the quiet voice of intuition, and the natural pull toward joy are the most reliable indicators of your true path. When you begin to honor these inner signals, you move in harmony with the universe, and life begins to unfold with ease, abundance, and purpose. Joy and intuition are your internal compass, pointing toward experiences, relationships, and opportunities that are aligned with your highest good. The first step in acting from joy and intuition is awareness of your feelings. Pay attention to how different choices, situations, and interactions make you feel. Joy is a clear signal that you are moving in alignment with your true self, while tension, anxiety, or resistance may indicate that you are moving away from it. Your emotions are not random, they are guides. By noticing what feels good and what doesn't, you develop a powerful internal map for navigating life. Over time, this awareness strengthens your connection to intuition and allows you to make decisions with confidence and clarity. Listening to intuition requires stillness and presence. In a world full of noise, deadlines, and distractions, it can be challenging to hear the subtle whispers of your inner guidance. Quieting the mind through meditation, reflection, or simply spending time in nature allows you to tune into your inner wisdom. Intuition often speaks softly, through feelings, thoughts, or gentle nudges. By making space for this quiet voice, you begin to trust it and allow it to guide your actions. Every time you follow your intuition, even in small ways, you strengthen your ability to discern what truly serves your highest good. Joy is another vital signal that you are aligned. Many people mistakenly believe that joy is a reward for achieving a goal rather than a guide along the way. True joy is present in the moment, in the choices you make, and in the experiences you engage with. It is a vibration, a feeling, and a state of being. When you choose actions that feel joyful, even in the smallest details, you are automatically moving in alignment with abundance and fulfillment. Joy amplifies your energy, attracts positive circumstances, and signals to the universe that you are ready to receive even more of life's blessings. Acting in alignment with joy and intuition also requires trust in your own inner guidance. Fear, doubt, and past conditioning can often cloud your judgment and cause you to second-guess yourself. Yet when you trust your inner wisdom, you align with a source of intelligence far greater than external opinions or pressures. Each time you follow your intuition, you reinforce the understanding that you are capable of making choices that honor your highest self. This trust is cultivated through practice, reflection, and a willingness to take small, inspired actions, even when the path is not fully clear. Another essential aspect is taking inspired action. Acting from joy and intuition does not mean sitting passively and waiting for life to happen. It means moving forward in ways that feel aligned, effortless, and meaningful. Inspired action is different from forced effort or struggle. It feels natural, energizing, and uplifting. When you act from this place, doors begin to open, synchronicities occur, and opportunities present themselves in perfect timing. The universe responds to energy and vibration, and when your actions are aligned with joy and intuition, you are vibrating in harmony with what you wish to attract. Following intuition and joy also encourages authenticity and self-expression. When you honor what feels good to you, you are expressing your true self, not conforming to expectations or limitations imposed by others. This authenticity strengthens your confidence, deepens your relationships, and enhances your ability to manifest the life you desire. By being true to yourself, you naturally attract experiences, people, and circumstances that resonate with your vibration, creating a life that feels both fulfilling and expansive. Ultimately, acting in alignment with joy and intuition is about trust, awareness, and courage. It is about listening to your inner voice, noticing what feels right, and moving in ways that honor your true self. Each step you take from this place brings you closer to the life you were meant to live, filled with love, abundance, and possibility. The more you practice this alignment, the easier it becomes to recognize opportunities, make empowered decisions, and receive life's blessings effortlessly. Joy and intuition are your guides, and when you honor them, life unfolds beautifully, bringing everything you desire into your experience with grace and ease. By choosing to act in alignment with joy and intuition, you step into a life of freedom, clarity, and abundance. You release the need to conform, to control, or to push against life, and instead allow yourself to flow with the natural currents of the universe. The more you trust and follow these inner signals, the more your life reflects the truth that everything you desire is not only possible, but already available. You only need to move toward it with joy and confidence.